Alright, so back to the gator scene. Where was it? Where is it? Like where like the girls, like, you know what I'm saying, are jumping out of their van, pretending that I had to pee, even though I didn't really, because I just didn't want to die, because they were gonna kill me. I mean, I don't really know if this has anything to do with the same place, but because I said that there was like a swamp area, but I landed on the radio, and the rail, not radio, the rail, and then so like, you know, I'm pretty sure it hurt. I don't really remember if it hurt or not, but like, I had another dream where I remember I ended up in a gator area, and I think it was Alabama or Mississippi. But what was crazy is there was like this arcade. It's like the first ever outdoor arcade. Like half of it's outdoor, but half of it was indoor. But the outdoor, it was like covered with a shade thing, and it had like a mosquito net around the entire thing. But yeah, dude, it had like arcade games, just like simple arcade games and that stuff. And it didn't really seem that big. It seemed like a regular, arena. Have the outside, have the inside, and that stuff. So it wasn't really like, then they had a go-kart and that stuff. It was cool is that they had a gator lake and that stuff. It was all gator inspired and that stuff. It was crazy because like on the outside, I remember even buying weed at like a gator farm and that stuff. And like they had they're going like swampy weed. I was like, that's freaking awesome. But this is all just a dream. But like what happened was that like while I was like going down the road and that stuff, because I was driving and it was weird. I felt like I was driving this green truck that like my dad used to own. And then like I remember like going down this one part, and then there was like this like salty rock or something like that. It was like one of those limestone rocks and that stuff, and it was on the highway, and there's like a river and that stuff on the bottom. And then there's like a gate, like a couple of small, like maybe 6-foot gators and that stuff, and like the just the little river area and that stuff. And like I said, there's like this limestone rock, and then it's like swampy at the bottom and that stuff. And it's crazy because it's like this running water and that stuff. And like I just remember seeing like gators and that stuff. And it's funny because I say like one of my homies and that stuff. One of my homies looks at that. Well, I saw like one of my homies and that stuff, and I guess like I don't know what he's doing in Gator Town. I guess he came to pick up a camper, I guess. But yeah, no, that was part of the dream. That was a simple part. And then like another thing that's crazy is I wanted to talk about, which was a real true story, which is kind of inspired by the dream, which is like why I can see it happening in the dream. But in real life, so you'll know what part I'm talking about. It's kind of related to. So in real life, I actually did go to like this massage parlor and this stuff, and I went there one time. It was cool because this lady like she gave like really awesome like back like she like got on the rails and that stuff, like how like they use their feet and that stuff. It was badass, dude. I mean, that stuff was dope. But when I went the second time, it was dudes running the place, and not to be messed up because I get it, I totally do, but like it's a dude, bro, and I'm a dude, and like I'm not gay, and like I'm not saying that even if I was gay, like that'd be the issue. But the thing is, it's a dude. I don't want a dude massaging me, right? And so I wasn't so sure if it was a dude at first, right? So like I'm like, all right, this is cool, massages and that stuff. So go inside, and he's all like, all right, yeah, no, so it's all like, it's like take off my clothes and like, get on the bed or whatever you call it. And then like, so I was all like, I'm gonna wait and see if it's a dude or not. And it's the same dude. And here's the thing, he comes back with oil, man. He came already in that shit. But I was like, fuck no, bro. I'm like, hell no, I got my ass on fucking left. He's all like, is it, ready? He's all like, I'm like, fuck no, bro. I'm like, I don't give a shit if you brought the baby oil. I don't give a shit you put on an accent. I don't give a shit, man. I am not getting massaged by a dude, bro. Alright, I get it. I'm like, you really were working hard for that money, but no. And that's the end of the story. Alright, cool.